Okay, East Africans, Somalians, and Ethiopians. Um, I know you're gonna hate me because y'all are really sensitive when it comes to y'all's race or anyone saying anything to y'all. So I'm just gonna get ready for the hate comments. You know, I'm a monkey looking bitch. I'm a Bantu whore. You know, I'm ugly, this and that. So I'm just gonna get ready for it, okay? But number one, um, I cannot help that I'm West African. I cannot help that my ancestors are West African. And I think I speak for all African Americans, especially the women, because most African American men don't really give a shit about their own people. But I speak for most of us when I say we cannot help that we are descendants from West Africa. Okay? Number two, I cannot help that I am created with a certain bone structure and height or physique. I can't control that. So if you hate me or other African Americans because of our West African facial features and our hair texture, then you need to talk to Allah about that, because He created us. I worship Yahweh or Yahweh, but I know a lot of y'all, most of y'all are Muslims, so I know it would be Allah, you know, whoever, same difference. But you need to talk to your higher power, your creator, about that, because He created us to be the way we're supposed to be. And not all Africa is supposed to look like you. All Africans don't look alike. You know, we're diverse. Africa is the most diverse continent in the world. That's a fact. And it would really be boring if all of us had long bell pepper noses, big teeth, and a long jaw, and wavy hair, and big round eyes. Doesn't work that way. Everybody has different. All Africans, you know, depending on the country and the sub-tribes, you know, they all look different. They're built differently. I can't help, you know, that most of us have, you know, or that are bottom heavy, curvy. I can't help that most of us have, you know, thick lips, a round nose, almond-shaped eyes, a high forehead, and kinky woolly hair. As you can see, I have a hell of a lot of hair. It's pretty kinky. Sometimes I hate it, but then I love it. It's really, I get a lot of inboxes and I see a lot of comments of hate towards us. And they y'all literally make fun of us. Y'all do. You make fun of us for being a nation of people, for being a West African. And it's so fucking stupid. It's like a German Shepherd making fun of a Doberman because a Doberman was born a Doberman dog. Or it's like a Chinese person making fun and laughing at a Japanese person because his eyes slant downward instead of slanting upward like the Chinese. Look, he's Japanese, his eyes slant downward. Or a Native American. Bruh, you see that? He Choctaw. We Cherokee. You see how fucking stupid that sounds? And you know, it really, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, it hurts me. It hurts my feelings. And I know that's what y'all's intention is to hurt us, to make us feel bad about ourselves, for us to have low self-esteem, because you know white people hate us for our physical appearance. They call us ugly. You know, we're hated all over the world. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it does not feel good to be the most hated race on planet Earth. It doesn't feel good at all. You know, I love being who I am. I love my ethnicity. I love my skin tone and my facial structure. You know, we have very beautiful people in our family and our race, our culture. But at the same time, it doesn't feel good to be discriminated and hated because the way we look. It doesn't fucking feel good. Okay, so you won. It kills me, it does. And, you know, I've always been very Afrocentric ever since I was a little girl, 3 years old, very Afrocentric. And I was always taught by other Afrocentric people, to love Africa, to love the whole continent, Mama Africa, because we're all black people, regardless of, bone structure, hair texture and structure, whatever, And that was also before we knew where we descended from, too. So since a lot of African Americans don't know where they originate from, we just accept all Africa, and nowadays, with DNA, we're starting to find out who we are now. And my mom, she's full-blooded West African, by the way. Full blood, no European, no Indian in her whatsoever. And my mom's a good-looking woman. Beauty runs in her family. All the women are beautiful in her family. She's I don't know the percentages, but I know she's Cameroon, Nigerian, most likely probably Igbo, Ghanaian, most likely probably Ashanti, and Mali. And African Americans, most of you do come from a rich history. We come from a rich history because most of us are descendants from the Oxum and the what is it called? Oxum and the Songhai Empire. You also got the Benin Kingdom. So a lot of us come from a very rich culture. And number three, I wish y'all would stop calling us Bantu, because African Americans are not descendants from Central Africa. Okay. We're West African. We're not Central African. So I'm not Congo. Okay. Let's see, the countries that make up Congo are Uganda, parts of Tanzania, South Sudan, Zambia, Rwanda, Tanganyika. Yeah, and Tanganyika. These are Bantu-speaking people. So, Nigeria, Mali, my mind is blank. Ghana, none of those fit in Central Africa. Number four, I don't know if most of y'all know this, but being prejudiced, hating someone because of the way they look, it's a form of a mental illness. It's psychoticism. It's a proven fact. So if you hate me because of my facial features and my hair texture, then you probably need to get a mental evaluation checked out. And you probably need to do some meditation on attentive awareness and raise your vibration level a little bit, because you have a very low vibration, and it's pretty obvious that you have an inferiority complex also, because y'all are always going on videos that's dedicated to the beauty of African American women or West African women, and y'all have to troll and say something ugly about it. You're always talking about how ugly we are, and you laugh, ha ha, you got Congo facial features, even though I'm not from the fucking Congo. But it's funny because y'all like to listen to our music, y'all watch our hair and makeup tutorials on YouTube. So go figure. And y'all are so proud of being Ethiopians and Somalians, but y'all don't include all of Ethiopia. Y'all don't include the Oromo tribe. Y'all don't include the Hammer tribe. Y'all don't include the Mercy tribes. Let's see what else. And the Cairo and the Dasanak tribes. I don't know. I'm guessing that's probably in the southern parts. But they're Ethiopians. And y'all never want to claim them. But you want to claim the Fulanis and the Habashas, or whatever they call them. I've even heard some of y'all claim the Kenyans. But y'all want to claim everyone that has a more aquiline facial structure. And then you want to segregate yourself from people, from other Africans that have, more prominent cheekbones and, you know, the thick lips and the wide nose. It just makes no different sense. I mean, it makes no sense because you have different species of animals. You know, everything is not supposed to be the same. You know, just look at the world and look at all the creation that, you know, God has made. You know, oh shit, you got sheep, you got llamas, you got goats, you got tigers, you got dogs, you got cats. I mean, the earth is so diverse. I mean, we have so many creatures on this planet, and then you go and you bash us and you hate us for the way that we were created and designed to be. It makes no sense. So y'all really need, y'all, this video is not meant to be ugly, okay? Because I know a lot of y'all are going to get mad because y'all are so damn sensitive about y'all's people, y'all race. You can't say nothing to y'all, okay? But y'all can go on people's inboxes and go around and troll, okay? Y'all really need to sit and meditate and really focus on the higher power, because it's ridiculous. That's all I got to say about that. Peace.